being the primary support person for a person with moderate level dementia, whether you are the daughter, partner, friend or family member, or someone in a community, principles remain the same. As a primary support person, you also need to garner and gather and be clear on what your support base is, because as time goes on, more time, energy and effort is needed to be able to support someone with dementia. Now, say for example you're the daughter and it's your mother with dementia, it's really helpful, if you're not a medical person, to be able to talk to someone who is medical. Now, say your girlfriend who knows the family well is a nurse or a carer, say, even better sometimes because they know the day-to-day goings on of dementia, then sit down and talk to her about dementia and learn about the terminology and the progress and all the aspects in terms of activities of daily living, recent memory loss, etc., cognition, etc., etc., because that will give you a good base going forward. Now, the other thing is that you need to work out who's on your side in terms of support with your mother and who's not. Because often people will say, yes, I'll help, but it comes to when you ask them to help, they're just too busy. So they need to be there for you when you ask for help and bring it through into action with the support. So see where your support networks are. Clarify with your girlfriend if there's any glitches. You often find, sometimes you find you're the only one in the family that's prepared to make the effort to help your mother, which is sad but true. But it could be the neighbour or it could be a family friend who's prepared to help you. So it's good to set this up at the start when things aren't quite so busy or full on as it often becomes later down the track. Now, the other thing is that if, for example, your mother can manage to walk to the local supermarket, not far away, just down the road, she's not driving now, but she can carry the bags and do the shopping to and fro, great help. But she can't manage, well, she's not driving, so she can't go to the doctor, dentist, whatever. She can't go and get a new pair of shoes or go shopping or whatever. So in terms of your support network, if there's, say, a brother or another sister who says, oh, look, I'm not around much, I travel a lot with work, but I come home now and then, you know, the city where your mother is, and I can help out with whatever you need then, take that up. Because the main thing that a person can say to the main support person of someone with moderate level dementia, the best help and the best question is, how can I help? That's what you do. That's all you need to ask to the main support person of the person with dementia. How can I help? There will always be things to do. There will always be something that can be done to help. Now, for example, so say you are the sister and you've come home and you're home for a week, then you can take mum and get her a new pair of shoes, a new jacket, a cardigan, whatever she needs. That's time-consuming work. And it's a great help for the power of attorney or main support person to get all that sorted and any other tasks that need to be done, maybe a dentist appointment, a doctor's appointment, get the medications, get everything sorted at home. So many things, you know, if the place has become a bit, you know, mixed and everything's out of sorts or out of order, then, you know, a bit of a tidy up at home, get rid of the rubbish and clear everything out can be a big help. Now, also, in terms of being the main support person and time, energy and effort, which is what it comes down to at the end of the day, the person with dementia also has to make an effort and has to be expected to make an effort. And if they're not, you need to encourage them or say to them, look, mum, we're all making an effort for you. We're trying hard. We want to keep you at home. You know, we're hoping that you can stay at home for some time with the condition, memory loss that you have. But we need to work together so that you're able to do this. She can't just be sitting around depressed in a chair watching telly all day, not even smiling when you come in, not even moving when you ask her to, not walking, not contributing, not making any effort, and expect that everything's going to work out. No, at least when you come in, she can smile and go for a walk if she's able to walk with you to get some exercise and contribute, because being positive and being pleasant is contributing and is a support. It's much easier to care for someone when they're pleasant than the other side of the equation. Indeed, if someone does escalate and they get grumpy and aggro, and maybe they've been like that most of their life anyway, and when dementia comes along, they just escalate that conveniently or inconveniently. So, it can become impossible. If you've got an angry, aggressive man in the house with dementia who doesn't want to cooperate, how long can you manage that? I mean, really, that situation's unmanageable, impossible to bear, and of course the person will have to be admitted to a unit as a result. So this is how so many things come into the equation. The person at moderate level, the person will be independent with transfers. They will be able to get out of bed in the morning, they'll be able to get on and off the toilet, they'll be able to get out of a chair, they'll be able to walk, maybe with a walker, but they're independent with activities of daily living. Well, they need to be. Well, if they're not, they need to be to live at home independently, certainly if they're on their own. And if they're with someone, you really do need to be able to do transfers. Otherwise, it's nursing care, and, that's really getting to the, higher end of dementia and the ability to be able to care for someone. So these videos being about moderate level, making it manageable and being able to ask the questions and be informed. But the thing is, be informed, read up. And I've written these 2 books, The Resident's Voice and The Resident's Rise, on these topics and all these videos. So be informed, read up, get your support networks going. Hopefully people are there to help. And then, of course, it makes everything easier. So please subscribe. Please thumbs up if you like the video. Description below where the books are. And thank you for your support.